Alright, hello everybody. This is going to be a quick guide to my Darkblighter. This is going to be more for guild v guild rather than 1v1. So let me start off with the abilities. So I like to use Chaotic Shield, Decaying Touch, Touch of Despair, Curse Explosion, Shadow Strike, Enchanting Time, Frenzied Sword Dance, Karmic Haze, Phantom Smokescreen, Valorious Barrier. Usually I use Poison. Right now I'm trying Lightning Infusion because I'm starting to notice that more and more people are building higher endurance. So I'm giving this a try now. Camouflage Cloak and Swift Healing. And as far as abilities go, Full of Corruption, Devotion and Emptiness, Noble Revival, Wrath's Beckon, Vampiric Contract, Assassin's Step, Assassin's Instincts, and Wrathful Edge. These are the specializations I'm currently using. Now I want to explain, I do tend to switch between Blockblade and Chaotic Shield. I guess it's more situational. But with Chaotic Shield, you're able to get your cooldowns faster whenever you block something. And you're able to throw out Touch of Despair at the same time. And it blocks for a longer time. So you're able to react more with that. As far as Blockblade goes, it's very good for if you're going to pair it with the Shadow Walker, which will give you that extra 690 magic evasion and 690 range evasion, which puts your evasions up pretty high, which is really good. But the main reason I use this is it just seems more helpful for when I come out of stealth and do my little combo. I'm able to block a lot more of people's openings because the second they see you, they're all automatically going to lock onto you and start attacking you. So you're able to get more use out of this. And with the cooldown reduction on your curses, you're able to basically get another bomb off on all those Touch of Despairs that you let out. So it actually seems like it's more helpful in my playstyle. With the rotation, so ordinarily you would want to buff up and get all stacks of everything so you get a full Curse Explosion. But for a Stealth Bomb, you're not going to have that much time to do all that, so you start off with buffing up. You're going to use the Lightning Infusion, Enchanting Time, Valorious Barrier, then hit Stealth, then you'll go in, find the right target. You're going to be looking for people that run endurance, like healers or tanks. You can't hit anybody with evasion. You're going to be missing too much. There's no point, unless you're building a hit build, which mine isn't at all. So you'll go in, find the right target, then you will start off with a smokescreen to protect yourself from range and magic dealers. Your melee evasion should protect you for the melee for the most part, but if not, you pop this, which will give CC resistance. That way you won't get silenced, you won't get stunned in the middle of your little rotation. Then you can start off with Decaying Touch, Touch of Despair. Hopefully the RNG lets you proc the 2 stacks, which will be more damage. And hopefully by then you're also proccing Tevin, because you're proccing all these weaknesses, the Lightning Infusion, Decaying Touch, and Touch of Despair. Then you'll hit Karmic Haze to spread it to all the targets around your main target, and hit him with a Curse Explosion. Let me show you how it goes. Bomb rotation. This is your everyday Go v Go rotation. You'd want to first be next to your healers and tanks, making sure that you're going to get blood devoed and be protected by your healer at all times and protect them. But for the most part, you're going to want to stack up 20 stacks of Lightning Infusion and or Poison. And while doing that, you can have the Enchanting Time up, but I wouldn't recommend using mana on the Valorious Barrier until you're ready to throw in Decaying Touch and applying pressure. So generally, I like to target the person in the middle of the ball, but it's sometimes a little bit more obvious during that. So what I would do is choose, basically say the ball's over there, like the main ball of your enemy in the guild v guild. You would choose this one healer that's just out here, start stacking all your poisons on them. Basically, it'll start applying pressure to them, and for the most part, they will, once they feel that pressure, they will start running to their group, and then that's when you fully buff out. Throw in Touch of Despair with that, and by the time they get to their main group, you calm and cage all of them, and blow them all up. And that's usually how it tends to go in most guild fights. Alright, adding on to that, if everybody in the crowd is low, you can use Frenzied Sword Dance to finish them off. Just go and... Moving on to the masteries. For Wand, I would suggest having Vampiric Onslaught. That's a lot of straightforward damage. Warrior's Gambit, it changes one of our healing abilities to a base damage increase, which is huge. Malicious Intent and Abyssal Burst. These are going to be your initial ones that you want to get first, especially with the curse damage over time increase and curse duration, and magic every attack, so that's always nice. Then you'd want these two because they pair together. You'll always have a 20% improvement on curse damage at night and a 20% healing improvement during the day, so I would suggest this. I did want to use Battle Spirit, but I would suggest these two just for the fact that you have more sustain with the healing. And for the rest, I'm throwing into more of the melee evasion when I can, and then I'll throw into the healing for more healing cooldown. The only heal I have on the bar is the Swift Heal, but it's kind of the only thing that works for this build because you obviously don't want to take this to lose curse damage, and this is for PvE. To the Dagger Masteries, you can go about this a lot of different ways. You can go full damage, or you can go for more sustainability, more evasions. My main focus was to get this Dexterous Power stacked up so I could have that extra 160 evasion. You have the magic evasion here, you have the melee evasion here, more melee evasion there. The reason I'm more stacking into the evasions is because it's kind of hard to get a lot of melee evasion, so the more you can get, the more you should, because they are going to be stacking hit chance for the most part if they want to hit you. The next perk I would definitely be going for is the Ethereal Vision. It's kind of the one that only works. If you wanted more damage, obviously go for the Dagger damage skills, but we don't really have too many Dagger skills on our bar, so I don't see the point in that. So this is going to give you a magic shield every time you evade a magic, or every time you're getting hit by a magic attack, so this is going to be the next best thing for our defenses. And as far as the main perks go down here, I'm using Destruction Spear, Deadly Survival Instinct, and Overcome Crisis. I will be changing this for Lightning Speed and Time Bomb whenever I get them, but that'll be a long time from now because I'm not that great at PvEing over here. Alright, moving on to the masteries. This is what I'm currently using. The most important thing is this Dark Sovereign Solar Stone. It does 5 seconds of invulnerability, so you can get your rotation off, especially when you're going for stealth bombs. If in general you're not going for that type of playstyle and you want to go for the Guild v Guild playstyle, you'd want to switch it to the Wildlands Protector Solar Stone, which will add on to the evasions. And if you're using that, then I would just suggest using 4 pieces of the Chaos Harbinger, so you could at least have the critical damage as well. But right now, since I'm using this, I'm using 2 of these for the damage reduction, 2 of the Wildlands Protector for the extra 100 evasion, and 2 pieces of the Chaos Harbinger for the critical hit. Alright, and moving on to the gear. I practically have everything I'm gonna need for endgame, except for the Cordy's necklace, which right now is way too expensive to even bother trying for. Just waiting for my guild to get a drop of it. Everything else I pretty much have. If you've been following my quest log since the beginning, I had to change a couple things, and I'll explain why. But yeah, we have Tevin's Peerless will be changed to Burkent soon when that comes out, the Burkent daggers for the extra endurance tread. I changed to Sacred Helmet. I have for General's Cloak, Forgotten Lotus Garb. Changed this recently for Pharaoh Prophet's Gloves, Sacred Repost Pants, Forgotten Lotus Boots. Using this for now as a placeholder for Cordy's necklace. Coil of the Vortent. Sovereign is from Cordy's as well. Ruined Band of Black Anvil, Ring of Eternal Flames, and Elusive Nymph Coil. Now the reason I changed everything around was because I'm starting to notice that more people on my server are starting to build weaken resistance to basically counter me. So I'm starting to build more into weaken chance so I won't have an issue and you won't see resist all over your screens. Basically, you can't aim at people with daggers or anybody with evasion because you're just going to have a bunch of misses. This is not a hit chance build. I don't bother. You have to fully go into hit chance for that. And even then, it's not enough with all the evasion that's available right now. So with the weaken chance, at least while you're hitting endurance players, you won't see the occasional resist. You'll just straight up, all your dots will go on them. So that's why you want to build into as much weaken chance as you possibly want. Alright, and as far as the stat points go, you could either pick between having the 70 dexterity or 70 perception. So with the perception at 70, you're gonna get another extra, basically 100 weaken chance. But as of right now, since my gear's not up to, I'm not fully at the melee evasion hit mark that I want to be, I'm using the dexterity for the extra 120 evasion. So I could at least be at 3k evasion, which is pretty helpful right now. Yeah, that's pretty much everything. And I know a couple people have been asking about what wand to use if you don't have the Tevent wand. And another Darkblighter I know made a really good video about it. I'll link him in the description. His name is Lucky Black Cat. You should definitely check out his videos. If you were going for more of a crit build, definitely follow him. He has I believe no evasion or endurance. I think it's a full glass cannon build, but it's definitely something that you can get a lot better stealth bombs, so I'd recommend following him. And if you wanted me to make a PvE video basically for the Gates of Infinity, or I always used Wand Dagger as DPS in dungeons as well, so if you wanted that, just let me know in the comments and I'll try to work on that as well. As you can see, I did this in 9 seconds. I did this in 8 seconds. And the Shield Star War I did in 10 seconds. So they're pretty good times. If you wanted to know that build, let me know.
Tell me what you see. Tell me what I need to do and who to be. 'Cause I won't stop till my head, stop till my head, stop till my head blows. I'm in the middle of a midnight mass, so let's start a religion. They'll believe in what we say. Let's start a religion. We can blind their eyes with faith. what you say.